You think you're smart? I don't either. But right now, I'm about to show you how you can be smarter than 90% of the people around you. No, this isn't some feel-good self-help nonsense. This is a wake-up call. Because right now, your brain is probably working against you. You're not lazy, you're just trapped in a mental loop. A loop that most people live in their whole lives without even realizing. It's called cognitive bias. And unless you learn to see it, everything you do will be controlled by it. What you buy, who you trust, how you judge others, and how you make decisions. Here's the harsh truth. Most people don't make decisions. They just react. They're running on mental autopilot, thinking they're being logical, but in reality, they're falling into one of the 188 mental traps their brain sets for them. Ever argued with someone who just wouldn't listen? Yeah, that's probably bias. But you know what's worse? You do it too. So do I. Because our brains are designed for survival, not truth. And if you don't learn to question your own thinking, you'll never rise above the average. Let me give you an example. Imagine you hear about a plane crash. Suddenly, flying feels dangerous, right? That's the availability heuristic. Your brain assumes something is more likely just because it's memorable. But statistically, you're still far more likely to die slipping in the shower. Do you panic every time you take a shower? No, didn't think so. That's bias. It feels true, but it's not. So, what do you do about it? Here's a tool. Just one habit, and it'll give you an edge over most people. It's called second-order thinking. Most people stop at the first consequence. I'll skip the gym today. I'm tired. Seems harmless, right? But second-order thinking says, okay, I skip today. That makes tomorrow easier to skip. Then, 2 weeks later, I feel like a failure. I've lost momentum and self-respect. It's not just asking what happens now. It's asking what happens next. And then, after that, you play the tape forward. That's how real thinkers operate. They don't just react. They analyze, strategize, and predict. And it's not about being cold or robotic. It's about being clear when others are panicking. It's about being 5 steps ahead while everyone else is stuck on step 1. Now, let's dive deeper. Your brain hates work. Thinking takes energy. So it cuts corners. That's why you'll scroll for hours instead of solving a problem. That's why you trust your gut instead of checking the data. But here's the good news. Just like muscles, your brain gets stronger when you push it. So, next time before making a decision, pause. Ask yourself, what if what I believe right now is wrong? Feels weird, huh? That's the point. You're teaching your brain to think, not just feel. Here's the truth. Most people are stuck in their own mental echo chamber. They scroll, they consume, they react, but they never stop to ask themselves, wait, what if I'm wrong? Is this emotion helping me, or is it tricking me? They don't think deeply enough. So, do this one thing. Train yourself to pause and think deeper. When you do, you'll start seeing things no one else notices. It's not magic. It's not talent. It's just mental discipline. And that discipline is rare. That's why people who master it tend to outsmart, outthink, and outmaneuver 90% of everyone else. So, now that you're here, ask yourself, am I going to watch another video after this, or am I going to do something with this knowledge? The choice is yours. If this hit home for you, don't just sit there, take action. Drop a comment below and share how you're going to apply these insights to your life. And if you want more of this kind of content, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss a chance to level up your mindset. Let's keep this journey going together.